Hi there, come on in. Take your time, no rush. I'm really glad you came back. It means a lot that you're showing up for yourself like this. Go ahead and get comfortable. Whichever chair feels best. I did add a few new throw pillows. And yes, they're totally fur friendly. I even got one that's got a nice crinkly fabric on one side that you might like. Alright. Now, before we dive in, let's just take a breath together, okay? In through your nose and out through your mouth. Good. This is your space. There's nothing too big or too small to talk about. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be real. I'll be right here with you every step of the way. So, how are you feeling today? Last time you were here, we talked about that new job. How's that going? You're struggling with the hours. What do you mean? What's happening? Oh, your sleep schedule. Right. You've been needing a lot of naps. You took 6 naps yesterday and still felt tired? But also had bursts of energy. Yeah, that sounds like classic Neko energy regulation. Or dysregulation, maybe. Did you get a chance to talk to your boss about it? They know you're a Neko, right? They should be able to accommodate your needs. You feel like you don't really fit in because you're the only non-human on the team. Yeah, that would be really frustrating. It's not like you're a house cat. They shouldn't treat you like one. But I hear you. You feel caught between two worlds, like you don't quite belong to either. You're not alone in that. Have we talked about finding a support group for Nekos? Oh yeah, they definitely exist here. I'm making a note to get you their info. They do in-person meetups and even little Zoom parties. Doesn't that sound great? Now, what else is going on? You keep knocking things over at the office, and they think you're doing it on purpose? Ugh. Just your swishy tail, right? Wait, someone pulled out a laser pointer? You skittered across the office and knocked over a tray of coffees? That's awful. I know it wasn't your fault. That's a reflex. It's like someone tapping your knee and blaming you for kicking. They baited you. How did that make you feel? No, you're not overreacting. It sounds like a really toxic work environment. And I know how excited you were when you got the job. Hey, hold on. I can see you're getting a little escalated. I need you to stay grounded, okay? And I just can't have you climbing on the back of the couch. You're heavier than you look. And last time someone did that, the whole frame just snapped. Okay, and claws? Can we sheath those for now? Actually, would it help if I brought out the cat scratcher? Yeah, I thought so. There, right by your chair. Go ahead. It might help you release some of that nervous energy. I see your tail flicking. You're pretty wound up. Is anything else bothering you? Oh, there's a funny smell in here? Oh, yeah. That would be the werewolf client I had before you. Canine, yeah. But no worries, they're gone. I tried to light a candle and open the window, but it's hard to get all the smell out. You are totally safe, though. Here. Would holding this little pillow make you feel better? I'll spritz some sage on it, okay? Good. Now, tell me what you've been doing to unwind after work. I'm sorry to hear that. You're back to using catnip. You know, you've struggled with catnip use in the past, and I understand how tempting it is, but even in small doses, it can be a slippery slope. In my professional opinion, it's something you might want to abstain from completely. I know things are stressful, but you have other tools in your belt. You've worked so hard on building those. So let's brainstorm together. What could you do instead of catnip? Scratching post, good. Exercise, excellent. Loneliness. Okay, let's talk about that. Tell me more. You feel like you've had a hard time forming deep emotional bonds? And when you do, you're worried you're too clingy or needy. So you get jealous easily. You want your favorite person's full attention. You crave cuddles, but only on your terms. I mean, that's all very Neko of you. Relationships are a dance, right? A balance. It's okay to need closeness, but we also want to respect boundaries, even our own. Let's keep exploring that. Speaking of physical affection, yeah, tell me more. You've been rubbing up against people and objects without realizing it? Yeah, I could see that causing some problems. On the subway, someone patted your head? Oh, yikes. Yeah, just when you think society's finally becoming more accepting. How did you respond? You hissed at them? Good. They crossed a boundary and you stood your ground. But still, it's exhausting to feel like the world doesn't understand you. You mentioned your ears are extra sensitive lately? Yeah, and you twitch at sudden movements, especially loud noises. You've startled a couple times jumping up in the air and people stare at you. Yeah, that makes sense. It's hard to exist in a world not designed for your senses. People don't always realize how overstimulating that is. Alright, so what do we do? You're lonely, frustrated. How have attempts to make new friends gone? You did have an attempt? Well, what happened? They wanted to make you their pet? That's not okay. You're not a fantasy, you're a person. You deserve relationships built on mutual respect. I think we should circle back to that Neko support group, I really do. You'd be surprised how many Nekos live in this city. And I'm not saying isolate yourself from humans, but wouldn't it be nice to talk to someone who gets it? They meet up at the bird sanctuary, did you know that? Yeah, they all do that little thing at the birds together. And then afterward, they go for warm milk at this cafe that has heated booths and yarn decorations. Yes, you get to play with them. I think you'd really love it. So here's our plan. 1, let's start thinking about a new job. I know you were excited for this one, but it doesn't sound healthy. Your mental health matters more than any paycheck. 2, I'm going to connect you with the Neko support group. 3, no more catnip. Let's focus on healthier outlets. And hey, I proud of you for showing up today and for being honest. That's how healing starts. Okay, I think we've covered a lot today. You've been carrying so much. And I just want to say I'm really proud of you. I know it's not easy showing up and being vulnerable, especially when the world hasn't always been kind. But you did it. You're here, and that means something. Before you go, let's do a quick grounding check-in together. Just something to calm your nerves before you step back out into the world. Take a deep breath in for me. Slow and steady. And now out. Good. Now imagine this. You're curled up on a big, overstuffed window seat in a little tower room lit only by moonlight and fairy lamps. Outside, the stars are glittering like someone scattered diamonds across velvet. Inside, it's warm. So warm. There's a blanket wrapped around you, soft as clouds, and a cup of milk between your paws. There's a sleepy breeze through the open window, carrying the scent of lavender and old books. Somewhere, a radio is playing something soft and jazzy. You're not alone, but no one needs anything from you. You're safe, and you're loved just as you are. That's the feeling I want you to take with you. Now, go gently. Maybe take a slow walk home. Curl up somewhere soft, let your tail untangle, let your ears relax, and if your heart feels heavy again, you know where to find me. Same time next week. And hey, bring pictures if you go to that bird sanctuary meetup. I want to hear all about it. All right. We'll see you again soon.